Don't you just hate it when your Dr. Pepper is frozen in the bottle? It's like it's in there, you can see it, but it ain't coming out. You know, it's fleeting. You want to go and just put your finger in there, but you're worried you might lose it if you put your finger in too deep, you know? I don't know, these are the things that worry me. Anyways, how's it going, guys? It's the final render here, and welcome to another live stream. Can you guys hear me? I've had to very quickly change the setup and stuff because things have gone very, very wrong. The nipples are facing the ceiling, it's gone so wrong. And, ooh, that's cold. And the reason things have gone wrong is because there was actually a big update to Fallout 4. Or at least there was on my system anyway. And unfortunately it means we can't actually go ahead and use the creation kit or even open Fallout 4 right now until the 28 gigabyte download is done. And that isn't going to happen throughout the time of the entire live stream. So therefore, we're not actually going to be able to do that. In fact, I can actually go ahead and check this out here, can't I? Yes, I can totally hear myself. My god, what an absolutely lovely voice. Lovely voice indeed. Okay, so seeing as the actual PC version isn't working, it means we can't work on the mod and stuff like that. It's a shit. I was really looking forward to it tonight as well. I actually did some work earlier. I fixed up the kitchen a little bit. And god, looks really, really nice. But you guys can't see it for a while. And I did a load of character mods for my character. So therefore, we'd be able to go ahead and see the new character look, which looks absolutely smashing, Basil. Really, really does. In fact, is there a way I can go ahead and show off how the main character looks, even though I'm actually on the PlayStation 4 version? I believe there is. If we actually go ahead and you'll lose the sound for a second, but look at that. That's how my main character looks right now. Looks pretty darn sweet, to say the least. Got a really cool leather jacket mod. It's a new one right now. It's currently trending on the Nexus. I think it's called Shade Leather Jackets or something like that. Along with the gloves and some new boots. Really nice new look. Really, really does go help vary up a little bit. But anyways, who have we got in the chat? Farmer Hayden is here. Farmer Heyman is here. Who says, what are those earbuds? These are just typical cheap old Samsung ones. Just typical Samsung ones. Nothing too fancy right there. And Larry Crumbs says, we can see your porno tab is open. No, you cannot, for there is not one. That simple. What else have we got? We have also got Pfizer Games going ahead and using the new Dr. Pepper emoji for the fantastic sponsors. That is true. The sponsors do now have the Dr. Pepper emote. We promise we get you guys something good. And there you go. If we get 5 more sponsors, we unlock a new emote. YouTube will give us a new emote with 5 more sponsors. So let's see if we can get that. How about that? You know, 5 more, that would be absolutely fantastic. Anything else going on in here? Can of Pringles says, love me, Render. Love me, say that you love me. Excellent stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and get the Patreon people scrolling across. In fact, that's actually the wrong version, isn't it? That is the 30 frames a second version. We actually are streaming this in full 60 frames per second. Because, I figured why not? You mean, let's go ahead and give you nicer picture quality or nicer viewing experience, seeing as there was a delay. You know, let's go ahead and give back to the rendering community in that sense. And also, of course, let's go ahead and get the fantastic share spike going. Let's get the share spike going so we can get as many people watching this stream. This stream is basically going to be, oh my, that jumped a bit there. This stream is going to be some kind of discussion, theory, and also maybe some speculation and stuff on Fallout 76 while we play some Fallout 4. So let's go ahead and do this then. I'm going to go ahead and take part in the shares by myself. I'm going to do it on Twitter right here. In fact, let's go ahead and do this right now. I'm going to go ahead and mute the game right here. There we go. Okay, so you can see my OBS there and stuff like that, but let's go ahead and grab the old Twitter right here. So, let's go ahead and give this a nice little share spike here. So, we are finally, it's like my name, isn't it? Finally live after tech problems. Come say hello. And tweet. That's my part of the share spike done. You guys are going to go ahead and do the same now. You guys are going to go ahead and share it on MySpace, Bebo, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Google, Grindr, whatever it is. Go ahead and share it wherever you want so we can get as many people watching the live stream as possible. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So let's go ahead and jump into some Fallout 4. Now, I don't really play Fallout 4 on the PlayStation. As you guys know, I'm primarily a PC gamer, a personal computer gamer. But seeing as Fallout 4 is currently not working on my PC, we're going to be doing some stuff on the PlayStation 4, and it's alright, I suppose, you know, if you don't like anti-aliasing and stuff. But it is what it is. What else are people saying? Ottoman58 says, finally, a render. Ah, yes, hello there, how are you? And we've also got Late to the Fallout here saying, hi, Final Render, and everyone else. Hello there, Late to the Fallout. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Always good to go ahead and see the sponsors in here. The more sponsors we get, the better the stream will be. We've got 72 people watching right now, which is bravissima, bravissima. Okay. And also, guys, I'm going to go ahead and show it in the chat as well. You guys must go ahead and become sponsors, because if we get 5 more sponsors, we get a new emote. Because if you go ahead and see in the chat, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the chat right about now. There we go. You can see there is a brand new Dr. Pepper emote right there. And we definitely need to go ahead and get some more emotes. And the way to get more emotes is to get more sponsors. So if we get 5 more sponsors, we go ahead and get more emotes. That's YouTube's rules, not my rules. But I'm going to go ahead and put some more in the chat right here while the game is loading. One thing we probably could do, we could take a trip to Diamond City to go see what the Diamond City mod looks like on the PlayStation. Because it's interesting. It's actually not the latest version, the one that's currently downloaded onto my PlayStation. But it's interesting because it lags about the same, but it only shows half of much. It's very bizarre. It's very bizarre. You'll see what I mean if we actually do go ahead and take a look out there. And put one more emote in there. There we go. So yeah, go ahead and become a sponsor if you want to go ahead and unlock new emotes for the chat. And let's get going. Dogmeat, what are you doing up there, Dogmeat? What are you doing, Dogu? Don't you look at me like that, you naughty little pest. Get down here right now. Hey. Come on. How did you even get up there? How did you even get up there, dog? You absolutely amaze me. If you guys don't actually know what this is, what's actually on screen right now, this is actually that little thing I built as a demonstration. I did a video which was uploaded 2 days ago now, something like that, and it was kind of a mixed bag, that video. I made a video showing people how to make pretty much impenetrable machine gun turrets right here. So now, as you can see, there is a tiny little slot for a machine gun to shoot through. However, you've got to get to like a really extreme angle in front of the machine gun turret if you want to shoot it. The idea being that if you want to build something like that in Fallout 76, this is how you do it. But I feel as if people they either didn't get the point of the video, or they just hated the idea of defending your camp from other players, basically. So, you know, it's kind of got a couple more dislikes, but it's still liked overall. Dogmeat, would you get off the friggin... Yes, he's off now. Okay, so let's go. Chelsea Taylor says he's a mountain goat now. Yeah, maybe. Where is old Dogmeat? Here he comes. So yeah, this run through on the older PlayStation 4. This was going to be my Institute run, because I still haven't seen the Institute ending, and I was going to do it on the PlayStation 4. But I don't know. It's like I've played the game so many times now, you know, I kind of lose interest in it sometimes, just actually playing the game, you know. I like to build things and do creative things with the mods and stuff like that, but going ahead and actually just playing the main story, I haven't really done that properly for a very long time. And we got so many friggin' horrible, like, the Vault suit looks awful. The vanilla Vault suit to me looks awful. The one I've got is a retexture, obviously, but this one does not have said retexture, and it's like, ugh. Oh yeah, I did build a little place here, didn't I? For a video a very long time ago. How do I open that up? I don't think I can I? Oh, we got the Vault-Tech manager there. How's it going, dude? Yep, certainly am. And we've got a really nice area here. Okay, I forgot about this. And, yeah, it's not a bad area. I built this, obviously, all in the settlement mode. Why don't we go ahead and open that up? Sweet, there we go. There we go. Dr. Pepper says, I see a Dr. Pepper emote. Indeed you do. Clever, clever indeed. Okay, so this stream is going to be mostly talking to the chat. Me, you, the chat are going to have a fun time discussing what we think is going to be going on with Fallout 76 and just having some fun in Fallout 4. You know what I'm saying? So, let's get things going then. But how about we go ahead and take a trip to Diamond City to go take a look at the mod? Because I think that would be quite cool. I believe it's still installed right now. Diamond City Market, here we go. What else are people saying though? Casrex YouTube says E3 is all sold out. Nice. E3 is all sold out? Well, there's in next year. I don't know about that. And Emra Ozil says, I bought GTA 5 from the summer sale, but don't have a computer to handle it, even though... I don't have a computer to handle it. It has nothing to do with the video, but whelp. GTA 5 is a very CPU intensive game. I know that. Very RAM heavy as well. Because it's such a big city. You don't actually need a very extreme graphics card to run GTA 5. But to run it smoothly, a really good processor and more RAM will help. And that's actually an exception in most cases with video games. Most video games, you just need a good graphics card. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. The frame rate's not even moving on the PlayStation 4 version. But it is there. Here we go, now it's moving. So yeah, this is the Diamond City mod on the PlayStation 4. As you can see, we definitely need optimization for the mod all around. On the PC, we get about 15 frames a second. Right here, I'm currently registering. Oh, it doesn't actually tell me because I'm using a capture card. But yeah, it looks pretty good on the old console, which is nice. I was very worried it wouldn't look good, but oh boy, that frame rate. That frame rate. God, let's take a ride up in the elevator. Want to come and take a ride with me? Here we go. But yeah, it is there. But as you can probably tell, you can't see the buildings at the back. Oh my! Ottoman Cat has donated €5 through Super Chat, who says, oh dear, do I have to read this? Says, Despacito 2 in Fallout 76 has been confirmed by God Howard with Battle Royale mode and lots of yeets. Main antagonists are Thanos and Shrek. I don't think that's true, because if you remember back to the interview that was done a few years ago, that Shrek is actually banned from everything on this channel, so therefore I don't think that's true. But everyone go ahead and chant, Otto, Otto, Otto. We're donating €5. Thanks very much, buddy. That helps keep the streams going. But yeah, look at the Diamond City mod on the PlayStation 4. You can only see half of it. And you can only see half of it because it can literally only load half of the city at once. So that's why it looks like that. You know, obviously, on the PC version, it lags. We get about 15 frames a second on the PC version. But we can see the entire city all at once. This, we get about 10 frames a second. And we can only see about half the city. So we need a lot of optimization for the console front. You know what I'm saying? But this is fun. This is fun. Mr. Holler says, do you think there will be Despacito 8 on Diamond City Radio? Maybe not on Diamond City Radio. It's mostly going to be on Radio Freedom. Because Despacito is all about freedom. You know what I mean? Let's get out of here. We should really just get out of Diamond City, if I'm completely honest. Because this is really going to go ahead and cause some trouble. Eliminate the feral ghouls in Hubris comics. Let's go ahead and do this. Or we could find the horsepower armor. That was the last thing I was able to get with all my credits on the Creation Club. But let's go ahead and get the clear out Hubris comics. Why not? And what else are people saying? Blocker says this is terrible. Oh, I know. It needs a lot of optimization, to say the least. And what have we got? Sam Catterall says, at final render, you could pick up to 48 perk cards in Fallout 76. That's something I need to kind of look into a little bit more, actually. How the actual perk card system works. Is it... because how many can you have at once? I think it's like 5 perk cards at once. Actually, no, I'm not going to say that because I honestly have no idea. But yeah, the perks are kind of done with perk cards now. And I believe you can change them out as you go along. So therefore, you can kind of change your character to suit what you want to do. I think that's true. Anyway, the perk card system is probably the only thing I haven't really looked up on yet, really, with Fallout 76. But, how many people we got? Oh, wow, we've got 107 people watching right now. That's pretty darn good. Hopefully you guys go ahead and enjoy watching some of this. Remember, guys, go ahead and tune into some of the other Fallout streams that we do. Because we do more than just playing the game. We obviously mod the game a lot and stuff like that. Okie dokie. So, Hubris Comics. How far away is it? How far away is it? We've actually got it unlocked already. We can go in and fast travel right there. Sweet. So yeah, Cass Rex YouTube says, does anyone know when the beta starts? No one really knows when the beta starts for Fallout 76. But I'm willing to say it's going to be August time. The reason I say August time, because there was an interview quite recently with Pete Hines, and he said something along the lines of, we've been testing it ourselves in our own little beta version, and we're looking forward to fixing all the bugs over the next month, and we're looking forward to doing the public beta, or the closed beta, I should say, after that. So since he said over the next month, that makes me kind of suspect that the beta is going to be out minimum August. And obviously it could be out like October or something like that, but you'll be cutting it very close to the release date if that's when you had the beta, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so Hubris Comics. Let's go ahead and check this out then. We got quite a lot of ammo for 10 mil. We got the plasma rifle right here, 27 shots. Plasma rifles and plasma weapons really weren't used that much in Fallout 4, were they? It's a shame really, because in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, I love them. But they're very rare and not that great in Fallout 4, you know? It's what it is. What's the people saying though? The Sabas says, I'm going to have so much fun nuking settlements in Fallout 76. I don't know, actually. There doesn't really seem to be much reason to nuke settlements in Fallout 76. It's something I've been thinking about ever since I did that video where I kind of showed off the PvP turrets build kind of idea. Somebody pointed out in the comment section, is there actually a reason to attack people's bases in Fallout 76? And I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I don't really think there's a reason to... See, this plasma turret didn't hit any of them right there. I don't actually think there's a reason to go ahead and attack people's settlements, so to speak. Their camps. There's a reason to attack people. You get caps and stuff like that. But actually attacking the settlements, I don't know if there is a good reason to do so. Properly think about it. So, I don't really know if you want to waste your nuke on going ahead and using it on someone's settlement. Because if it really is as hard as they claim it's going to be to go ahead and get someone's settlement, to go ahead and get the nuke code, sorry, I really don't think you're going to go ahead and waste it on someone's settlement. I think you're just going to go ahead and, you know, use it on a place to go ahead and get high-level loot. And I had another idea about the nuking system in Fallout 76. This is just a theory now. This is just a theory. Put your speculation hats on. But I suspect you can't just nuke anywhere on the map. I suspect you can only nuke certain areas. And the reason I say that is because the map is, you know, the map is 4 times the size of Fallout 4, which makes it about the same size as Skyrim. I worked it out. It is a half a square kilometer bigger than Skyrim. So that's the kind of size. A lot of people said it's going to be too big. See, it's about the same size as Skyrim, and Skyrim didn't feel too big. But the whole idea behind the nuking system would be that it changes the landscape to kind of make like a high-level area. You know, it destroys the buildings, it changes the ground. It essentially creates a new area entirely. And if you just allow everywhere to go ahead and be nuked, then you would essentially have to make 2 versions of the entire map in order to accommodate every single area that could be nuked. So I suspect maybe only certain areas will be able to be nuked. Because otherwise they're going to have to make 2 maps essentially. Or you could make 1 map with like, I don't know, 15 areas that are different. You know what I mean? Does anyone think that that could work? I think that could work. Kazrex also says, what do you think about VATS in Fallout 76? I think it's fine. You know, as someone who has played Fallout 4 in VR, that's very similar. That system. It's obviously still slow. But the idea of being able to quickly change targets on the fly and stuff like that, and target a bit quicker, then it actually works quite well in the VR version. So I'm willing to suspect that it'll work just fine in Fallout 76. The question is, will you be able to use VATS quick enough? You know what I mean? What else are people saying, though? People are saying that IamCat65 says, will you play with fans like me and many others? Well, I'm sure I'll be able to if it's on the PC. But the question is, will it be crossplay? That's something I really want to know. Here we go. Finally managed to pick this safe right here. This is actually quite a low-level character. This character is probably... Ooh, was it level 20? Something like that? How do I go ahead and check it on the old PlayStation? It is level 24. Level 24, this character. So, not the best build so far. Get out of the way, Dogumi. What else do people say? J-Town says, how are you, Meat Man? How are you, Meat Man? Oh, wow. What an amazing name that is. Is that your real name? Meat Man? Sounds like a really rubbish superhero, doesn't it? It's like, is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Meat Man. Get your sarnies ready. I don't know. But let's go ahead and take a look around here. If I remember correctly, there's loads of ghouls in this place. The old combat rifle right here, which... Oh, dear. Hello, matey. Wow, that didn't do much damage, actually. There we go. Yeah, absolutely love the combat rifle in Fallout 4. And I do believe it is going to be out in Fallout 76 as well, the combat rifle. I did that video. That's actually doing really, really well. Really well. Talking about the weapons in Fallout 76. And I worked out that the Gatling gun was going to be in the game. And there wasn't any mention of the combat rifle in that. We saw the combat shotgun. So I suspect the combat rifle will probably be in there as well, which is cool. I basically use the combat rifle as a replacement to the assault rifle. Because this actually looks like quite a decent gun rather than the Vickers Lewis gun kind of thing. As you guys know, I hate the assault rifle in Fallout 4. Looks stupid. And Mr. Folding Chair says, you reckon there might be DLC with an expanded story or an expanded map? Oh, absolutely. I definitely think they're planning to go like full Destiny with this. Meaning that there are going to be big expansion packs. Actually, now I mention it, they have already said there is going to be free DLC. That's something a lot of people are ignoring. There's going to be free DLC for this thing. So, if you're going to want to justify buying the game for £60 or something like that, free DLC. I think that's a good thing, you know? If you think about it, Fallout 4, with all its DLC, probably costs about, at least in British money, it probably costs about £110, £120. Whereas Fallout 76 is £60 once, with all its DLC included, you know what I'm saying? So, it's actually cheaper. Oh my gosh. Hello. I'm wondering if I should take off the full auto mod for this thing, because it actually takes the damage down quite a lot if you have the combat rifle and full auto. Not to mention it canes through the ammunition. Absolutely canes through it. And Rad-X, Purified Blood, Blood Pack. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. Anything else going ahead? The Real Diamond Master says, I wonder if someone built a base in one place, it would spawn in someone else's base because they built it offline. From what I've heard, they only put you in servers where your base will be able to work, so to speak. They won't go ahead and let your camp be put on someone else's camp, as you say. And if it doesn't work, then you literally just have it like in your pocket, so to speak. You have the blueprint saved on your camp system, and they'll tell you to put it down somewhere new. Because as you say, you know, you don't want two bases spawning on top of each other. That would be weird. And you can't just go ahead and move them to a different server, because what if they want to play with a buddy? You can't make them both change servers, you know? So what I gather they're going to be doing is just going ahead and making it so that you don't actually go ahead and change the location No, they don't go ahead and change the location themselves. You change the location. Does that make sense? The Dark Shadow says, are you going to buy the Power Armor Edition? I have not. I have already pre-purchased the Tricentennial Edition. I love the idea of the Power Armor Edition. I really do. It's so cool. But it's so expensive, man. I honestly can't justify spending that much money on it. Now, I can afford it and stuff like that. It's not that it's too expensive. It's too expensive morally. It's too expensive, you know. What the... Oh, that confused me for a second. I thought the bug somehow dragged me across. Alright, let's go and get some headshots here. Go and get the critical. Obviously, go ahead and use the critical. It guarantees a headshot. Ooh, right in the face. I didn't save it at all, did I? No, I didn't save it at all. Anyways, the gameplay is just kind of in the background right now. Farmer Heyman says, actually, I'm Brit. The Tricentennial version is about 80 to 90 quid pound sterling. It's, I paid £70 for the Tricentennial edition. I paid 70. So the base game is like 50, 60. I paid 70 now, think about it, for the Tricentennial edition. IamCat65 says, do you think there will be a Battlefield Royale game mode? I don't want it, but in the sense of Fortnite... No, look, I'm going to go ahead and put this entire thing to bed, okay? The only reason Fortnite came out really, really quickly is because they'd already made an entire game and nobody cared about it. That's the only reason Fortnite was able to come out so quickly and as such a reaction to PUBG. You can't go ahead and make a huge game with a map the size of Fallout 4 in about a year, which is when, you know, PUBG suddenly took over. You know what I'm saying? So, whilst I understand why people may think that it may be a good idea to do it, it's not a good idea. But the time just isn't there to go ahead and make Fallout 76 a Battle Royale only mode. It's just not true. It's not there. Not only that, but we know it's not there, so... A lot of people were speculating. Robert A has just subscribed. Thank you very much for subscribing, Robert A. Can you guys hear the alerts, by the way? Because I've actually got a different system running right now. And I don't know if you guys can hear the alerts, you know? I would like to know if you guys can hear those, please. If someone could let me know. And the Lost Ranger says, storyline goes, it'll probably be like the mod, the Frost mod, but no snow. Maybe, in a way. There was an actual little kind of tease about the story, which one of the developers said. Did they say it during the No-Clip documentary? It might have been during this, but they actually said that the kind of main story mode behind Fallout 76 is that obviously you leave the vault, you're the first people out of the vault, no other humans around, etc. But there are lots of very powerful, freshly mutated creatures, you know, like the Scorch Beast, the beast from is it Grifton? Something like that. And the best way to go ahead and destroy these monsters is with giant nuclear weapons. Oh, and Mitchell Reese has just subscribed. Sorry, Michael Rich. Mitchell Reese has just subscribed. Thank you very much for subscribing, buddy. That is very, very kind of you. Go on and pop that right there. And we've also got 1325 Black Cat has just subscribed. 1235 Black Cat. Why does that ring a bell? Why does that ring a bell? Oh, people are saying they can't actually hear the alerts. Okay, no worries. Do I have a fix for that? Yes, I do have a fix for that, actually. Let me just go ahead and fix this. You may go ahead and get an echo for a second. Okay, so that should be good now. Hopefully you'll go ahead and hear the alerts now. It's not the end of the world if you don't, but I do have some funny alert sounds on some of them, so it'd be nice to go ahead and hear all of those. Hey, Jangles. You alright, matey? I'm hearing so many footsteps, but I'm not friggin' seeing any of them. Okay, and Harvard Soma has just gone ahead and subscribed. Thanks very much, Harvard Soma. Very nice of you to go ahead and do that. Hopefully you guys heard that fresh one just there. And Caterex YouTube has gone ahead and subscribed. Thank you very much for all these new subscribers, guys. That's very nice. We actually finally hit 41,000 yesterday. Really nice. That's finally happened. You know, the entire growth on the channel has been, I'm not gonna lie, stupidly slow. But now I've been doing some fairly nice Fallout 76 content and stuff like that. It's been good to go ahead and see some more subscribers coming in. So thanks very much, guys. Thank you very much. Really, really nice of you to go ahead and subscribe if you are new. Oh, hello, guys. You alright? Top tip with the super mutants. Well, not super mutants, feral ghouls, sorry. Go for the legs. You can blow their legs off very easily. And then there's nothing they can do. You know what I'm saying? Like that. What are you doing touching my doggo? There we go. That's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, what else are people saying? Yep, they can hear the notifications now. That's good, that's good. Chandler Metcalf says, I just realized it's because a lot of us are on YouTube and you can only hear the alerts on Twitch. It wasn't that, actually, no. It was an OBS setting is why you couldn't go ahead and do it. Because I have a cheat kind of in place to where people can go ahead and hear the alerts despite the fact that I'm on YouTube. But that actual thing wasn't turned on at the minute. But now it is turned on. Oh, hello. My gosh, loads of new subs coming in. How's it going, gang? Oh, go ahead and shoot that guy right there. And again, let's see if we can blow this guy's leg off. Yeah. I blew his arm off anyway. But yeah, if you blow their legs off, they actually have a higher chance of losing their legs. And therefore, you know, then they're just crawling, you know, there's nothing they can do. It's kind of like when you go ahead and blow the legs off for zombies in Call of Duty Zombies, you know? Go ahead and make some crawlers, as they were known in the community. Hello there, mate. Oh, I just missed him, goddammit. It might have slowed him down a little, actually, now I think about it. Okay, but what else are people saying in regards to Fallout 76 to get some more discussion going? Oh, and Katie Moen is here. Hello there, Katie Moen. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, girl? You alright? And Brian Watt says, funny, if Bethesda makes a game not outside, but the trouble within the vault, but it's a mobile game, and you're a peacekeeper, and the vault is bigger, but not a full game in the mobile version next one. Do you mean to say have it like a mobile game set entirely within a vault? That'd be kind of cool, I suppose. I did actually sign up for the beta for, what's it called, Elder Scrolls Blades today. I don't know if you can join the beta if you don't have a decent phone. I don't have a decent phone. I really don't care about phones. You know, like, it would be nice to have a fancy one, but I honestly can't justify the amount they cost. I just don't think it's worth it because, you know, I never leave the house and stuff like that, so I don't see a point. Oh, that'll do it nicely. Got you this time, didn't we? And what's he got? A punishing metal left leg. We actually are wearing armor in this playthrough, aren't we? So is that better than what I've currently got? Let's take a look. I need to put my helmet back on, actually. So our current left leg, 10% chance of disarm, gives us 4% protection. This gives us 9 and 4, and reflects 10% of melee damage. And high voltage is now following on... What's he following on? I don't know what he's following on, because that was a different alert. Oh. Might be on Twitch, actually, because I used to be able to restream on Twitch quite a lot. But thank you very much for doing that, buddy. Very nice of you. And, yeah, and Katie Moen is going ahead in here and saying, hey, Render, how are you? Yeah, I'm doing all right, thank you. Good to know that you're great, Katie Moen. Okie dokie. So go ahead and scroll up through here and see what we got. Ah, here we go. I think there's only, like, 3 or 4 in here, if I remember correctly. And one's hidden behind the screen. We've also got Clementine, who's just gone ahead and subscribed. Thanks very much, Clementine. Clementine, obviously, a really nice name. Really nice name. Obviously, the name of the character in The Walking Dead, which I still haven't finished, actually. I only did season 1 and 2. I need to do number 3. What's going to be the best one here? Do I have any grenades or mines or anything like that? I might have just used my only mine. Yeah, I think so. Okay, probably the best thing to do here. Grab my double-barreled shotgun right here. Zanig Gabashrev has just subscribed. Thanks very much, buddy. That's very kind of you. Let's see if I can go ahead and just run round, blow one of his legs off, or both of them preferably, so we can finish this guy off easily, because it's a glowing one. Oh, no, there's even more. No, dog meat. Dog meat, get the other one. Get the glowing one, please, buddy. I'd much appreciate you got the glowing one rather than the regular one. Oh, you friggin' got knocked down, haven't you? Okay. Let's back out of here. Dat Boy Gurma has gone ahead and subscribed. Thanks very much, Dat Boy. Oh, that didn't sound good. That sounded very bad indeed. That sounded like Saturday morning after curry night. How do I get back up now? Jace Bergholder says, where are you in Fallout 4? We're in Hubris Comics right now. Narcotic Wolf is also following. Again, what's that following for? Is that for Twitch? Because I'm not streaming on Twitch right now. Unless someone's gone ahead and I was gonna say, is someone maybe restreaming on Twitch, but you can't restream on multiple platforms, can you? No. I don't know. Right, let's go ahead and see if we can take out the glowing one before Dogmeat gets too hurt. Uh-oh. Oh, hello. I shot his right leg first, didn't I? Oh, wait. God's sake. Oh, no, there's even another one now. All right. Again, leg shots. And again. All right, new one's down. That's good. I should probably go back to the combat one now, think about it. I was just going to go ahead and do 2 quick, really big blasts to go ahead and take out the legs, but seeing as it's not really working. Oh wait, this one's actually got 25 plus damage on limbs. Okay, fine. Definitely use this one then. Forget everything I said about the other one. You friggin'. Okay. Oh man, this frame rate. This friggin' PlayStation frame rate. I'm sorry if that came off as very PC Master Race, but goddamn, that was actually interfering with my eyes right there. So now, where's this glowing one? Here we are. You're right there, matey. How about we go ahead and properly take out your leg now? There we go. That's one leg taken out. Right, this will be easy now. Even though he'd already kind of glitched. Keep it this way. Right, what are people saying, though? Let's go ahead and see what people are saying. High Voltage Game says, I also subbed your channel, too. Oh, you guys subbing to each other? Oh, that's awesome. I love it when you guys start talking amongst yourselves and stuff like that and start subbing each other and following each other on Twitter and MySpace and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. That's really, really awesome. Oh my god, we've actually gone up like 50 subs in the last 2 hours. That's not bad. That's not bad. Really nice to finally go ahead and see some people go ahead. TC Game says, someone hosting you on Twitch? Again, I don't think so, because I'm obviously streaming on YouTube. I don't think there's a way to do that. You know what I mean? I think it's just coincidence. God, this glowing one really does have a lot of health, doesn't it? There we go. I probably should have just like used a knife or something like that, you know? Alright, so that's good. I'm going to make sure I go ahead and grab the Silver Shroud stuff. It is in here, isn't it? You grab it for dude in Good Neighbor, don't you? I don't have to grab it now, think about it. Okay. Heart IR says, hey Funnel, when's Diamond City Build episode 765 coming out? Normally 2 days after 764 comes out. That's probably when the next building one is coming out. I really wanted to do it today. I did some offline, and it looks really good. The interior is starting to look really, really nice. But Fallout 4 just is not working on the PC right now. It needs an update. A 28 gigabyte update. So, it's just not going to happen tonight, I'm afraid. That's why we're playing on the PlayStation 4 version right here. Here we go. Silver Shroud costume. Grab that. What's it down there? Oh, it's just an ashtray. Is there anything else behind here? Indeed there is. We've also got the prop gun. Not a real gun. It's literally just a prop gun, so I don't really know what the point of it is. Here we go, right there. And Katie Moen says, share spike? Yeah, okay, why not? Let's get a share spike going. Let's go ahead and get the share spike going so we can get as many people watching the stream as possible. I'll go ahead and do it myself as well. I'll go ahead and share it on Twitter. And also, guys, remember, 5 more YouTube sponsors, we unlock a new emote for people to go ahead and use in the chat. So let's see if we can go ahead and get 5 more sponsors tonight. That would be really, really good. Alright, let me just go ahead and bring this hold up here so you guys can actually see what I am doing on the old Twitter front. If you're new here and you don't know what the share spike is, it's really simple. If you're watching the stream, you got to go ahead and share the stream. That's what the share spike is. So let's go ahead and see if we can get the share spike going. You can see my computer screen now. Boop. Okay, so we have hit lots of new subs this stream. It must be awesome. Come check it out. And how do I go ahead and spell it? We have hit lots, not liots. Liots! Liotsi komplet! Or whatever that means in Russian and stuff. Okay, that's my part of the share spike done. You guys are going to go ahead and do the same yourself. Obviously, Twitter courtesy of the share spike. Right, let's go ahead and bring the old game back right here. You didn't miss me, did you, dog meat? Didn't miss me, I hope. Nah, you're a good boy, aren't you? You're a good boy. So yeah, any donations are very welcomed, and any new sponsors are also very welcome. 5 more sponsors, we get a brand new emote for the chat to use. And that'll be really, really cool. You know what I'm saying? I just need to sort out some stuff here. There we go. Now I can see all of your chat. Okay, so we just got to get out of here now, don't we? That was our objective complete. And is this the objective for the guy in Good Neighbor? It's in the Institute? Really? Someone in the Institute wants for Silver Shroud stuff. That can't be right. That's... Oh. Got a big old chest right here. What's in the box? That's some jet. Short combat rifle. Jet's very useful, I suppose. And take the Psycho. Ooh, a magazine.
Excellent.
Astoundingly awesome tales. You collect an issue of Astoundingly Awesome Tales. Do 5% damage with the Alien Blaster. I think I need to go ahead and get the Alien Blaster, actually. We could probably do that now, couldn't we? We'll go ahead and get the Alien Blaster once we get out of here. I could try to grab Grognek's axe, I suppose. Do I have the, yeah, I think I've got like 99 bobby pins. We should be able to go ahead and get that. What else are people saying, though? Oh, Grognek's clothes. Yes, that's true. Grognek's clothes. Where are the clothes again? Are the clothes in the same place as the axe? I know where the axe is, obviously. The axe is just down here. But where are his clothes again? Let me know. Where are Grognek's clothes? Oh, it's only an advanced thing. Okay, that's no worry. Never actually used Grognek's axe. Never used it. Everyone's shouting, get the outfit, get the outfit, get the outfit. Okay, okay, I'm going. We'll get the outfit. But where is the outfit again? It is in here, isn't it? Ice Boogie says, you should do a building with mods underwater. I have thought about that. I wouldn't actually be able to do it in the settlement mode for obvious reasons. Because, you know, death. But you could probably do something in the creation kit quite easily. There we go, Grognek's axe. Right there.
There we go.
Hit causes more stagger and targets take bleed damage. Nice, not bad. It's on the top floor on a shelf. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that then. Still with me, Dogumi? I certainly hope so. So yeah, something I'm wondering also about 76 is that what's the kind of prevalence of legendary weapons going to be? That's something which I really want to see. Because we already know that we're getting quite a few new weapons. As I said, I did a big video on it. I did a really big video on it. And that's going to be really, really cool to go ahead and see that done. But once we actually go ahead and see what kind of legendary effects and stuff we could put onto our fantastic weapons and stuff like that as well. Say if you've got a Gatling gun with like fire damage or something, that would be... Who is attacking Dogmeat? Oh, I don't really care that much, do I? What was that noise? TC Gamer has donated $100 through Super Chat and says, thanks for reading my messages. To help with getting the Fallout 76 power armor or whatever you have a good meal. Thank you very, very much, dude. Thank you very much. And also, Ottoman Cat. I'll get to you in a second, Ottoman Cat. Everyone go ahead and chant TC Games 65 for that very, very generous donation right there. TC, TC, TC. Thanks very much for that. That's very, very kind of you. That is really good. One thing I have said that I really, really want to do is get a new graphics card before 76 comes out. So that is extremely kind of you. Thanks so much for that, buddy. That actually is the single biggest donation we've had ever. So thank you so much. That is very, very kind of you. That's really, really generous, TC Games. Everyone go in and chant TC, TC, TC. And of course, we definitely can't go ahead and forget A good old Ottoman as well. Also just became a $5 Patreon member as well. Was it $5 Patreon? I don't know if there's a way I can quickly check this without going onto Patreon. I'll quickly go ahead and check that right there. But TC Gamer, my man. My man. Thank you so much, dude. That is really, really nice of you. And let me just go ahead and check this as well. And yes, Ottoman Cat is now pledging $5 via the Patreon. Thanks very much for that as well. Everyone go ahead and chat. Otto, Otto, Otto. We're going to end up becoming a $5 Patreon member. Thanks very much, guys. That is really kind of you. Oh, go ahead and blast him right there. And where are the next ones? Oh. There we go. There we go. Now, I seem to remember you, TC Gaming, actually. You messaged me quite a while ago, didn't you? Are you from Spain? I seem to remember that. I might be confusing you with someone else. But thank you very much again, buddy. That is extremely kind of you. Right. Grognak's outfit. There we go. Grognak's costume. There we go. Increases wearer's strength and melee damage. Okay, we might as well try this outfit here. If I remember correctly, the outfit doesn't really work on women, does it? It changes the outfit, so it looks a bit weird. Grognak's costume. It's not too bad, I suppose. Yeah, it's alright, I suppose. And let's actually try Grognak's axe. As I said, I've never really used the axe before. It's a big one, though, isn't it? That's for sure. Oh, it's got a nice meaty swing to it. Okay, so is anyone going to go ahead and beat TC Gamer's donation right there? That would be very, very kind of you if you guys could go ahead and try that. But hey, I don't know. So Fallout 76, as I was saying, I would really, really like to go ahead and see the legendary system come back because it does add a nice, cool variety to it, you know? But there were some legendary modifications that were very much OP. Like there is the, I forget what the actual gun is called, but there is that gun that Cricket sells. It's the Tommy gun, which has exploding rounds. Really good gun. Obviously, it's a Tommy gun, so the bullets actually don't do that much damage, but it is extremely good because it has the explosion damage and it's got a very high fire rate. But if we had something like that in PvP, that might be a bit dodgy, you know what I'm saying? Might be very, very dodgy. Chandler Metcliffe says, sneak character. Because then you have it on very hard, no problem, if you're good at sneaking. Oh, you mean to say going ahead and making a sneak character would be good? People did ask questions about how stealth would work in Fallout 76. You know, people were really asking about that. And the thing which I think is really good about it is that if you have a high stealth level, then it is pretty simply that you don't appear on the radar. And that's probably the easiest way to do it. Because I'm willing to bet, I'm absolutely willing to bet most people would check if there are enemy players around purely by looking at the radar. That's the only way they're going to do it. They're just going to look at the radar and go, oh, it's clear. But it's probably not. You know what I'm saying? It's probably not clear. And that's where the stealth mechanics come in, obviously. So, I've completely forgotten what we were going to do now we've done this. We just said we were going to do something, didn't we, after we got this axe. And Elfray Pink Dot says, I think it was called the Splatter Cannon, maybe. Not the Splatter Cannon, no. The Splatter Cannon was, that was an AK-47 that you got in Nuka World. I know that because it's my primary weapon on the PC playthrough I do. Why have I got like 3 different kinds of 10mm pistol as well? That's very weird. 75% faster movement while aiming. That's not a bad modification right there. The Pray and Spray is the gun that Cricket sells, says Draco Invictus. Okay, fantastic stuff. And we've also got... do have some decent weapons, actually. But I completely forgotten what we said we were going to do. What did we say we were going to do? We've got End of the Line, Speak to Father. Power Armor we said we were going to do. We said we were going to go ahead and grab that, didn't we? Let's see if we can go ahead and do that. So obviously, I'm just going to say this. We are going to go ahead and get something that was part of the Creation Club. And I don't really support the Creation Club. I'm going to be honest, guys. I really don't support it. I want to like it, but I just can't justify it. And Arthur Luder has just subscribed. Thanks very much for subscribing, Arthur. That's very, very kind of you. But I honestly can't justify the Creation Club because I know that there are free mods out there that are just as good, maybe sometimes better. And the simple fact of the matter is that since it costs a lot of money to get credits are actually very expensive for the Creation Club. I just can't justify buying them. And then, you know, they do that thing where it's like, you can go ahead and buy 1,000 credits, but every mod is like 550 credits each, you know? So you can't get 2, you've got to buy 2,000, you know? They do that kind of stuff, and I hate that. It's clever, very smart, but, you know, it's kind of sucky. I hear someone. I hear someone. Dun 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 dun. Ah. The Lost Ranger says you should go to Good Neighbor and do the Silver Shroud quest stuff. Or just turn in the outfit. Oh, hi up. Friggin' machine gun turret there. Right. Probably the best way to just go around. And Gareth Hole has just subscribed. Thanks very much, Gareth. That's very, very kind of you. Very kind of you indeed. Right, let's go ahead and have some steak. Top tip for you guys. Final round of top tips here. When you're actually going ahead and healing yourself in Fallout 4, don't just put your stim packs onto your main button, you know? Cook food. Cooking food often does more health regeneration than stim packs do. And that's the main reason also why Fallout 76 still has the crops and farming system. So you can go ahead and make all of your own food and stuff like that. Make your own steaks and soups and stuff. And that'll get you more health than stim packs will. Which I think is great. Never been up there before. Maybe we should go and check that out. What have we got there? Radex. Oh, not in there, doggo. Oh, for God's sake, dog meat. Now look. Whoa, dear. Now look what you've done. I can't believe you've done this. Did you frickin' cripple my... Oh, hello. How are you? You alright, mate? Did you just beat me to death with a friggin' pole... with a... Okay, is what it is. What it is. Is what it is. And, HaIR says, Final, played Rust to train for PvP. Here's the thing about the whole PvP system. The more I look at it, the more I start to think that PvP isn't going to be worth it. You know, in the actual... We don't know how hard caps are going to be to get in the game, you know? But in the little trailer footage we saw, it was, what? 8 caps for killing a human player. 8 caps. That's a lot of... That's not many caps. And to put down a camp system, it cost 40. Is it really going to be worth doing all of that stuff? Is it really going to be worth all that stuff? You know, all the PvP stress? I really don't think it is. I think more people are going to work together, if anything. Say if you take down a Scorched Beast and you get like 200, 300 caps. But killing a human player, you only get, what, 8? Yeah. That's a weird noise as well. Ooh! This is where Swan is. This is where Swan is, isn't it? Let's go in and see if we can visit old Swan. Here we go. What have we got in there? Explosives. I don't remember if I've killed Swan or not. I don't remember if I have. Oh, no, he's in there. He's high level, it says. Then again, it always says he's high level, really, isn't it? Okay. What else are people saying, though? Chandler Metcalf says the creation kit is easier than you think. Are you guys talking about using the creation kit? Go ahead and try it. If you can, you know, say if you've got a PC version of the game and a PC that can run it, go for it. Mikhail, torn letter. Yeah. What does that say, I wonder? Torn letter. I seem to remember I have read this before, but I honestly don't remember what it says. It's in miscellaneous, isn't it? Torn letter. Here we go, right here. What does it say? You know how much I miss you, but it's too dangerous. If you stay in Diamond City, at least I know you're safe. If your mind's really made up, then be careful. Travel at night, stick to the river, and whatever you do, don't go into the common. Ah, well, this person definitely went into the common. You know what I'm saying? That person definitely went into the common. Oh, dear. Okay, so let's see if we can go ahead and take out old Swan right there. And Break Twin is also here in the chat. Fantastic to go ahead and see quite a few sponsors in here. That's really, really nice. Excellent stuff. So, if this was, say, Fallout 76, killing Swan would be interesting because something like Swan would have to respawn. You know what I mean? Ooh, that's a good point, actually. If I'm wearing Grognak's armor, I don't get any of my normal armor pieces. Do I have any Minutemen nearby? Probably not. I'll fire this off just in case. No Minutemen are able to spawn. God damn it. What about a... Do I have any artillery nearby? I think there's some at the castle. Is that in range? Do I have any artillery grenades? Never really used them. Oh, I don't think I do, you know. God darn it, I could have called in artillery on Swan. I've never used that in the game. Have you guys ever successfully, on a regular basis, gone ahead and used the artillery to go ahead and defeat your enemies? It's been very rare. HaIR says 7 Days to Die is a really good game. I vote for it. I never really got into 7 Days to Die. It runs terribly on my system. I don't know why, but it really, really does. Use the old horrible assault rifle right here. Alright, so what's the best way to deal with Swan then, if you're low level? No real advice here. I think the best thing to do is just to run around, try to get these fences between you, I guess. Or you can go ahead and get one-shotted. Man, that's insane. Who else is in the chat then? Oh, Affected Wind has turned up. Hello there, Affected Wind. Nice to see you. Very regular viewer, Affected Wind right here. Obviously, Affected Wind works a lot, so hasn't been able to tune into every stream. Nice to see you, buddy. Jeffrey Montgomery says, at Final Render, in 76, they should make bartering be affected by the special stats. A character's high endurance should be able to get more money for healing, cooking, and trading items, etc. Well, I don't know, actually, because here's the thing. With the way it looks like the vendors work, there's two things. One, you can go ahead and apparently buy and trade stuff from other human players, which is very cool. Or, there are actually kind of machines that you can put down at your camps. And then people can go ahead and buy stuff from them, you know. It's like a vending machine that you go ahead and just put some money in and then you get some stim packs or whatever it is you can go ahead and use. But, realistically speaking, I don't know if we can actually change the price of those. Hopefully you can. Right. I don't have any fat men or anything like that. I see TC Game says use mini nukes, but I don't have any. But, yeah, you know what? I might just have to leave him, really. I want to try to take him on, but I really think I might just have to leave him. What I'll probably do, I'll probably get to the other side of the fence first. If I get to the other side of the fence first. Well, that's out of ammo already, goddammit. I thought I had loads of ammo for that. Oh no, plasma and laser rifle ammo is different, isn't it? Okay, never mind. I thought they were the same in Fallout 4. I guess I was wrong. Alright, so I got that assault rifle there. I got loads of ammo for that. I must have cheated that when doing a build or something. Go ahead and set him on fire. Ooh, look at him throwing rocks at me like an absolute pest. Oh dear, he actually came out through the damn fence. I've never seen him do that before. I thought he stayed in the commons. Oh no, now there's more super mutants. Swan, attack the other super mutants, please. Or super mutants attack Swan. Either way, just go ahead and do that. Farmer Heyman says, get some artillery flares. That might be a good idea, you know, just go ahead and get some. Alright, I imagine Dogmeat's probably dead by now. I don't know. Oh, we got some quantum in here, though. There's loads of Nuka-Cola in that machine. There was like 5 bottles in there. That's impressive. Huh. Okay, what else are people saying then? Okay, I literally just looked over at the chat and I just see Chelsea Taylor saying, yeah, it's huge. Do I want to know what you guys are talking about? I don't know. We got raiders, we got super mutants, we got mutant hounds, Swans running around somewhere. We got an absolute bloodbath going on right now. Oh, he slowed down for some reason. Did I cripple his leg or something? So who's gone down there then? Where is Swan? That's what I want to know. Does he just go back to his lake or something? Oh, he does. I never knew he did that. I never knew he did that. And Orion Morton says, Render, what is your Twitter? My Twitter is final_render. If you go to final_render on Twitter, you can find me. There should also be a link to it in the description as well. If you want to go ahead and follow it that way. Oh, dip. Let's go. And TC Game says, I didn't see the update, but I can tell you it happened. Uh-oh, do you mean the update which restricted me from being able to play the PC version? It might have been my fault. I did go ahead and adjust some registries on the computer today. So it might have been that, but I honestly don't know. And Simply J says, Final, I don't have anyone to play Fallout 76 with, so if you're buying it on PS4, can you add me? I am Chem Chaos. Thanks, bro. I'm actually not buying it on the PlayStation 4. I probably will at some point. But as of right now, it is on the PC, my version. Ooh. Do I have a sniper? Indeed I do. I do have a sniper. Well, 308 sniper rifle right here. Ah, nice shot right there. Nice shot. But I imagine at some point, going ahead and buying 2 versions wouldn't be too ridiculous. There we go, nice kill right there. And there's his friend. There's always something so satisfying about sniping really long distance, isn't there? You know, where you're playing like Far Cry games and stuff, it's really good. Oh, hey, Dogmeat. Glad to see you could turn up. Where did you go to? I don't know what his name is. See, here's the thing that Fallout 76 is definitely going to do right. That this game obviously does do. This situation wouldn't happen in Fallout 76 where one guy's just standing there and I'm just waiting for my aim to settle. Take a headshot. Wait again. Go for another one. Well, he's moved now. But, you know, since there'll be human players, you won't have easy, glitchy battles like this. You know, you're either fighting them or you're running away. There's none of this sitting around trying to glitch the enemy, so to speak. Uh-oh. He had no idea I was here, did he? I was so far away. I think I do have a long scope on this gun, actually. I don't normally do that with the rifles. Normally I only use the short scope because that's a bit more versatile, I think. But the long scope got some advantages as well. Okay, Haggle Rovass says, wait a sec, Render, does that mean you're willing to play with your subs and stuff like that? Oh yeah, definitely. Ideally, in an ideal world, when the private service comes out, I would like to have a Renderlings private server. So that we could go ahead and build and set our own custom rules and stuff like that. I think that would be pretty darn sweet. Right, what are we going to do about this mutant here then? Let's see. Oh, nice 2-shot damage right there. Okay, calm down. Calm down. I need to actually hit the dude. There's no point shooting if you're not going to hit the dude. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take off Conan's? I'm going to take off Grognak's armor. Because it's not doing me any favors right now, you know? 10% chance of a hit. Punishing left leg. Yeah, I just need the right arm now, don't I? Do I have a right arm set? Surely I do. I don't. Oh, I need to go ahead and find a right arm armor piece. Hello, dude. Okay, let's see. What else are people saying, though? Starblitz says, what is your thoughts on crossplay? My thought is, I want it. I definitely want the crossplay coming in. Like, games like Fortnite have definitely proven that crossplay across all systems is fine. They've proven multiple times that it is fine. You know, there's all the stuff with the Switch and the Sony and stuff, which has been very interesting to say the least. But, that being said, for the rest of it, it's just fine. So I think we could definitely go ahead and see some crossplay. In fact, I think that would be the best thing, really. But who knows at this stage? Who knows? And Farmer Heyman says, got any proper cheap gaming PC/laptop recommendations? Well, for what? Do you mean like to be able to game in PC or something like that? Honestly, the best thing I can think, which is a really nice upgrade to your computer, is to probably go ahead and make sure everything you do is like USB 3. You know, when you're transmitting data from a memory card, make sure it's USB 3, everything like that. Because it's so much faster. It makes things so much easier. There's a lot of stuff I could really do to upgrade my computer. As I said, I really want a new graphics card before Fallout 76. There's a 970 in this right now, and it runs Fallout 4 fine. But I want it to be flawless. You know, I want it to be flawless when Fallout 76 comes out. Especially considering that it's 4 times the size. I would like to go ahead and get a new graphics card. And hopefully some of the prices have dropped even more by the time Fallout 76 comes out.
Sweet.
Because as we know, cryptocurrency miners kind of ruined it for everyone. But that craze is very much dying down. I heard the other day a Taiwanese company had to send back to Nvidia 300,000 graphics cards that they had bought because they weren't selling. They weren't selling them. You know, they heavily overestimated how much cryptocurrency was going to affect the market. So that may mean that in the next few months, graphics cards will be much, much cheaper. Not only that, of course, but there are rumors of a brand new Nvidia range of graphics cards coming out in a few months. No one's certain, nothing's announced, but it's normally about that time when they announce new stuff. Right, I need some food. I need to go ahead and assign something. I got some cola, I got some quantum, purified water. Do I have any good food in bulk? Let's have some food right there, sugar bombs. Not really. Eat all the cheese. No, I need to go to a camp or some kind and cook some food. I'm gonna crack that neck right there. I had no idea what he was doing right there. You know, the dog meter bit him. But he was just kind of going, I thought, my God, he's raving out. He's taken too many E's, man. Yes, whatever. I don't even know where I'm going. Where am I? Oh, I'm right by the gunner HQ, aren't I? Oops. I don't even think it's worth bothering with. Let's just get out of it. I went the completely wrong way. I came to a bad part of town, man. Came to a bad part of town. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Good old Pepper right there. Good old Dr. Pepper. Later to the forest, the graphic cards are slowly trying to come back down. Slowly. Lol. Exactly, yeah. I'm hoping by the time November comes out. Let's say November comes out. What? Like they're going to release a new month or something like that. Oh, I need a right arm, don't I? Level 1. That'll do. But hopefully by the time Fallout 76 comes out, then I will be able to actually go ahead and get a decent one. Now, here's the thing. I can go ahead on finance, for example. I can go ahead and spend £15 per month to get like a GTX 1080i. You know, top of the line, like £15-20 a month. But that's for like 4 years. I can't justify that. You know, I can't justify that. That's ridiculous. If I'm going to get a new graphics card, I want to buy it all at once, you know? So I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Time's up, bitch. Oh, is it? Okay. Again, I need to actually have an objective. I keep running around and getting into trouble. Oh, hello, doggo. You alright? How about we go ahead and get your legs right there? Oh, little Rottweiler. Why have I got no trousers on? Why have I got no trousers on? Let's go ahead and put some trousers on. God darn it, you know? Show some decency. What else are people saying, though? TC Games says Fallout 76 could become crossplay. The thing is that Sony said they won't support it, but if Fallout 4 runs well on all three, as well as mods on PlayStation 4 from Bethesda, it should run it. You know what? At one point, I was willing to say that it's probably a bit of Bethesda and Sony. That's why the cross-play with the mods and stuff like that isn't working. But after all the stuff with Sony and Fortnite, with Sony not allowing Xbox guys to also play with PlayStation 4 guys, and now Sony have made it so that if you have ever played Fortnite on your PlayStation 4, you can't play Fortnite on the Switch using that account. And they're just kind of denying it. Well, they've admitted it, but they're denying why it's happened, so to speak. So, yeah. I think it's all entirely Sony as to why it's not happening, you know. And hopefully they go ahead and fix that and stuff like that. You know, for all I know, there might be a very logical hardware reason that crossplay like that can't work on the PlayStation 4. I don't know. But it's kind of rubbish if that is the case. He's very badly damaged. What happened to him? Big explosion. Well, they're fighting someone anyway. Oh, I know this place. I ain't hanging around here. This place is real dangerous. Oh, we need an objective, by the way. We need an objective. TC Games says, shh, don't tell him. I have two 1080 Ti's with SLI. Oh, god damn it. That's going to be a beast, that's for sure. Two 1080 Ti's with crossplay. That with SLI. I've got a 970. I've had this 970 for a long time. Oh, hello. In fact, my 970 was outdated. Ooh, a fat man. Sweet. Oh, now I got too much, damn it. But yeah, my GTX 970 was outdated when I bought it, but it was a good card, and it still is holding up fairly well, you know what I'm saying? And what else are people saying, though? Simply J says, Final, what is your PlayStation name? Oh, I've forgotten. Oh, forgotten. Final Render. Final Space Render is the name. This is pretty much just like a Netflix machine for me, I'm not going to lie. I need to drop some stuff then. Let's go ahead and drop... like the friggin' 3 10mm pistols I got. 25 more damage. Just drop that one. 75% faster movement while aiming. Now let's just go with more damage, you know, always more damage. And I'm going to go ahead and... Again, plasma rifles aren't worth it because you just never find ammo for them. So just drop that. Shame of it, but it is what it is. And oh, I could give it a dog meat actually now I think about it, couldn't I? Because as I said, I do like the plasma guns. Hey, dog meat.
Hey,
take
get that rifle.
Pick that up, would you, buddy? There you go. Now don't bring it to me. Put it in your pocket. God damn it, dog meat. Okay.
Hey.
Let's go ahead and trade this up right here. And what was that right there? Nick Jackson has just subscribed. Thanks very much, Nick. That's very kind of you. What's people saying then? TC Gamer says you've got a video on your channel about your dual 1080 Ti system. I'll have to check that out. You mean I already had a fat man on dog meat? Okay, I could have used that against Swan, but alright, here's what it is. Let's go ahead and give him Grognak's axe. We'll also go ahead and give him the double-barreled shotgun. It's not really useful anymore. Go to give him the plasma rifle. Yeah, okay. I'm good for weight now. Yeah, what else are people saying, though? Farmer Heyman says, I gotta find the alien blaster. That's what it is. We were gonna get the alien blaster. Thanks very much, Farmer Heyman. That's what we were gonna do. Oh, hello. Dog meat, let me out. Good boy. I really need to put some more perks into the explosives. When you put lots of perks into the explosives, shut up, dude. They are extremely powerful, the explosives, when you put lots of points into those. Okay. Sugar bombs right there. Yum yum devil eggs. And moot fruit. Why not? Razor grain. There we go. What difficulty am I on, by the way? I normally play the game on hard, don't I? I'm playing on very hard right now. Phoenix YouTube is subscribed. Thanks very much, buddy. That is very kind of you. Very kind of you indeed. Okay, so wait for my health to come back a bit. And Thanos has just subscribed. My golly, my gosh. The legendary man himself, Thanos. Right. Probably best. I'll take out his arm, really. Actually, wait a second. Look how low my health is, damn it. I have an idea. I have an idea. This is a bit overkill. But let's do it. I'm probably going to die doing this, but let's try. Batman right here. I've only got one shot. You only got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better. You mean he survived that? What a badass. He survived a fat man shell in a tiny bunker. That guy's good. That guy's good. Mm-hmm. And what else is there? DCGF1 has just subscribed. Thanks very much, buddy. That's very kind of you. Alright, so has anyone got any questions about Fallout 76 that they would like to talk about? That's something I want to know. Anyone got any questions about it? Normally we end the live streams at 11 o'clock in UK time, so in 20 minutes. But seeing as we started half an hour later, we'll go on a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Go on a little bit longer. So, has anyone got any questions? That would be really good to know. That would be really good to know. Oh, hello. Didn't realise I saved it. Uh-oh, are we going to get stuck in a death spiral? I don't want to be stuck in a death spiral. Oh, we've got some power armor there. I quite like that, actually. If I even have any hacking ability and stuff like that. Alright. Hello.
This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house in case enemy invade. It is currently confidential. Water.
Oh. Yeah, forget it. Let's just run. Let's just run away. I'm really not in the mood to do this thing anyway. So, it is what it is. So yeah, any questions about Fallout 76? That'll be really, really good. Elfye Pink Dot says, on your Discord, are you going to set up lobbies for the Fallout 76 beta? Do you mean like voice chat and stuff like that? I don't see why not, I suppose, if people want to go ahead and do that. I imagine there'll be a kind of in-game voice system for it. Tristan Silky says, how will crafting work? By the look of it, it's looking like it's going to be about the same, really. And Earl Daniel Burgold says just subscribe. Thanks very much, buddy. But the thing is, the crafting looks like it's going to be about the same. The little bits of clips of footage we have seen of the building mode does still have the items to go ahead and scrap. You know, things like copper, steel, wood, and stuff like that. So I imagine it's probably going to be exactly the same in terms of how you do it. But I expect there'll also be new items and stuff like that as well. Okay. Let's just get out of here, as I said. I really don't have the medical equipment to go ahead and do any of this. Yeah. Sweet. Well, we got a fat man. So that's kind of cool. We already have one. But now we got a second one. Maybe we can sell it or something. I don't know. Final J says, Final, your PSN is private. Yes, it is. Oh, what else is there? Nantag Gaming says, is it really going to be the same but better graphics? Graphics actually isn't that much better. It does look better, or at least they tell us it's better, because it's got what's it called? It's got a new rendering engine and stuff like that, so you can just do much more detail at once. Do you remember the very start of the stream, we looked at the Diamond City mod that I made? And really, it's only showing like half of the mod at any one time, because it's just too big. Well, the new kind of improvements to the engine, which Fallout 76 is using, you can see further with less lag. So that is how you would go ahead and get better graphics, I suppose. Later the forward says, I hope we don't have to pay for perk cards. I really doubt they'll do that. I really doubt they'll do that. Yeah, Channel Mecha says, do perk cards remind anyone of microtransactions? No, not really. Here's the thing. I'm getting a lot of comments on the videos and stuff like that saying that the game is full of Creation Club microtransactions. I haven't seen one reference from anyone who actually mentions Creation Club or microtransactions. I haven't seen any. So I don't know where people get this from. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is an interview somewhere where they said those things are going to be in the game. But I actually haven't seen any interviews of any kind which say that microtransactions are in the game and stuff like that. Now, this alien spaceship, where is it again exactly? I completely forget where it is. I completely forget where the alien spaceship is. Alien crash site. I think I know where it is. I think it's kind of center of the map, isn't it? Alien crash site, Fallout 4. Let me just quickly go ahead and Google it just to confirm. But I'm pretty certain I know where it is. It is... Yes, it was where I thought it was. Okay, fantastic. Okay. It is... right about... here. Just about there. Maybe a little higher. Something like that. It's somewhere like... there. Okay. So let's go ahead and head over there. Let me go ahead and get the chat back. Excellent stuff. And Ryan Morton says, hello, Render. Will you do any more Twitter open? Will I do any more Twitter open? That's a good point, actually. I need to go ahead and check. Are there any messages on Twitter to go ahead and show? Because we do that still. Oh my, we got 7 things right here. 7 things right here. My golly gosh. Okay, let's go ahead and check what some of our notifications were on Twitter. But just in case you knew and you've missed it all, let's go ahead and get the share spike going. Let's do another share spike. Seeing as my stream's been going so well, let's get another share spike going. Okay. So let's get this scrolling across as well. So I'm going to go ahead and read some of the Twitter kind of notifications and stuff like that you guys have been sending into the channel. I like to go ahead and do this. I think it's a really good way to go ahead and get interaction going with the audience. So let's go ahead and check the old Twitter right here. Okay, so we have got Laura Elshard here saying, share this lovely Sunday with the Shining Star final render as we go into Fallout 4 on the PlayStation 4. That is certainly correct, and everything there is correct. Thank you very much, Laura Elshard. We've got Arctic Wolf going ahead and liking and retweeting. That's brilliant. So is Katie Moen right there. Good on you, Katie Moen. I know I can trust you to be in here. Pete Drew says, come join us as we follow Final Render on his crazy adventures in the Commonwealth in Fallout 4 on the PlayStation 4. Because I am a wanderer. Yeah, I'm a wanderer. I roam around. And we've also got The Real Gamer Fan says, have you ever wondered what life after atomic annihilation would be like? Or what creatures lurk in the darkness? Well, why you sat there and get over to Rendell Final Render's stream right now before the apocalypse begins in 2077, before it's too late. Thank you very much, buddy. That is very nice of you to go ahead and say. You know, you kind of told a little story right there. You know, told a little bit of a story right there. Very kind of you to go ahead and do that. Thank you very much. And all of your messages, obviously, really do help bring people into the stream. And some people say, but I don't actually have anything like that. You know, I don't have any people following me on Twitter. It doesn't matter. If the Twitter algorithm sees that this stream is getting liked and shared a lot on Twitter, it gets promoted to other people. That's kind of how online things work, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So, even if you don't have anyone following you on Twitter or anything like that, even if you don't think your friends would be interested, go ahead and do it anyway, because it helps out a lot. Okay. So, how can I get there then? Vault 81, have I been there? Yes, I've been there. Okay, so let's go there and just head north. Okay, so, lots of people saying though. Later the Fallout says, I'm so going to be late for Fallout 76. Oh, you're not going to be late. That's good to know. I don't want anyone to be late for Fallout 76. I want everyone to go ahead and join on time. Farmer Heyman says, anyone still tells directions by never eat shredded wheat? I do naughty elephant squirted water. That's what I do. But yeah, never eat shredded wheat. Obviously, north, east, south, west. And Bray Twin says, honestly, I think they need to make money or another way. Servers cost a lot of money to maintain. Oh, you're talking about private servers and whether they'll cost money and stuff. It wouldn't surprise me if they cost money. But that private servers have always cost money. If I'm completely honest, you know, it's very rare occasions where a big game, especially one that's maybe on console as well, has private servers that aren't free. You know? It's only really big games. And yeah, you could argue Bethesda probably could go ahead and afford those. But here's the thing. If it's a private server, I want it to be private. I want to be able to control everything about it, you know what I mean? And if it's free, they can't justify that, you know? But if you have to pay for it, then I think they can justify going ahead and giving everything away. You know, every kind of ability to go ahead and say, adjust player counts, adjust landmass counts, restrict weapons, add new weapons, stuff like that. And Kagus Carrot is also here. Nice to see you, Kagus. How you been? You alright? I've got to go ahead and got quite a few sponsors in here as well, which is brilliant. I love it when there's lots of sponsors in here. Remember, 5 more sponsors, and we get a new emote. We got our new emote 2 days ago. We got our new emote. We got our Dr. Pepper emote. So you guys, sponsors, can go ahead and use those. But if you are new here, maybe consider sponsoring the channel. It's a very small amount of money a month, and it really helps me. And you get special privilege in the chat and stuff like that as well. So, where's this damn cave then? We got to follow the blood, haven't we? So, big old blood pool right there. We can go, is it this way? This would have, I should have done this during the daytime, shouldn't I? Did he just go this way? Or did he go this way? Ah, he went this way. Okay. Look at me following the blood trails and stuff like that. Here's the thing. I could get Dogmeat to sniff a cigar, and then he found Kellogg half a mile away. Maybe like 2 miles away. Oh, and Ogan Fitz is now following on Twitter. Thank you very much, buddy. On Twitch, sorry. Thank you very much, mate. But, we can't get Dogmeat to sniff this alien blood and find the alien. Oh, whatever. He's just over there. You don't really need to follow the blood, do you? It's just over there. Just a bit to the north. Okay. Let's get ready to take out this alien scumbag right here. Okay. Let's get ready to go. My hair's an absolute mess. I didn't have time to do my hair and stuff like that before this stream. Because as you guys know, there was a big bit of kerfuffle with the start of the stream. Okay. Let's get Dogu Meat to get ready to attack this alien scumbag.
Get him.
Kill the little green man, Dogu. Yeah, ain't so tough. Oh boy. Oh, that was exciting. Jace Burkholder says, have you ever been noticed in public? Well, people have seen me in public, if that's what you're asking. Oh, do you mean by, like fans or something like that? Not really, no. I mean, I've met up with people at X-Jokers Girl X and stuff like that, so obviously they recognize me. But that was obviously arranged, so I don't think that counts. What I want to know is, why did the alien crawl back here? Out of all the places he could have gone, you know, why didn't he, like, hide behind here or something? He went back there. It's almost as if, you know, he was after a radio, you know, which I think is cool. Addison Miel says, hey man, are you going to do any more vault builds with those things? Oh, vault builds. I could do, actually. I did actually genuinely consider. Oh, George A. Magdalo is going ahead and subscribe. Thanks very much, buddy. I did consider going ahead and using the CrazyKit to go ahead and build Vault 76. You know, or at least the atrium and stuff like that. You know, what we've seen. But honestly, I should have started that months ago if I was going to get it out in time. And I'm already doing a huge project as it is, so it is what it is. And the Lost Ranger says, kill the little green man. Final. That's racist. It's not well, it is very racist, I suppose. But hey, he's an alien. He had a gun. You know what I mean? And Kagus Carrot went ahead and said, do you think there will be drivable vehicles in Fallout 76? I believe it's already been confirmed that there are not drivable vehicles in Fallout 76. So, there you go, right there. That is something I've always wondered about Fallout in general. Alright, we've got the alien blaster now. Now we can go ahead and get the power armor. That's what we wanted to do, wasn't it, after the blaster? But they never really mention restoring vehicles and stuff like that. You know, we've seen, like, obviously seen vertibirds and stuff like that. And the Canadian Jake 16 has just subscribed. Thanks very much, buddy. Very kind of you. But we've never actually seen them restore a vehicle, like a car or something, you know? Never seen that. Ah, but Dr. Pepper is still frozen. It's been a bit of a heat wave in the UK today. So I've got the old Dr. Pepper frozen right there. Need some more. There's my last bottle, actually. Okay. Gonna close that there. And Gurio Menta says, you are the king. Oh, thanks, buddy. That's very kind of you. Well, I'm a king, not the queen. Not the king. TC Games says, they will have the same thing as Creation Club, microtransactions. Just read the game's description of the Tricentennial Edition. Bonus in-game items. Well, I don't know if that necessarily constitutes the Creation Club, though. That's the thing. It means that there are bonus items for people who, you know, pre-order. But it doesn't necessarily mean that there is Creation Club stuff. And May. Okay, Oku Kokmei, I believe is how you pronounce it, has subscribed. Thanks very much for subscribing. Now, I don't actually think I've ever gotten this power armor before. I might have done it on the PC. But let's go ahead and go with the Alien Blaster Pistol. I haven't used this in a very long time and it does a lot of damage. So let's go. I've got a lot of ammo for this thing. Do I have a mod to change it or something? Or does it literally just come with almost 1,000 rounds? I thought it only had like 300. What else are people saying though? Later the Fort says, thank you everyone for subbing. Hit the like button for your free dono. For your free dono? Dono is the guy from U2, isn't it? Late to the Fallout. But no, thank you very much for plugging the old stream right there. Late to the Fallout. Late to the Fallout is actually one of the deputies on the Final Render Discord. Digital Life has just subscribed. Thanks very much, Digital Life. Oh, hello there, matey. It's in that building by the look of it. Wow. Hard to use this thing's sights. But of course it does do a lot of damage. You right there, mate? Uh-oh. There we go. Alien blaster right there. So yeah, it's just in here, this power armor set. Wilson's Atomally. I can never pronounce that. Atom Toys? Atomatoys? Atomatoys. I forget. Okay. Alison Millet says, I prefer the power armor style in Fallout 3 New Vegas because you don't have to climb into it and you can just equip it in your inventory and stuff like that. I think it's purely like a design choice to do it the way they've done it in Fallout 4. You know, I do love the idea of being able to collect them, though, and have them on display. I think that's fantastic. I love that more than being able to just carry them around. You know what I'm saying? Buckethead?
Stuff here.
You take that back. Buckethead. Okay, so there's lots of super mutants here. Oh, hello there, mate. Oh, no. Can I get through there? Need a card reader. Do I have the card? No. Okay. Didn't think so.
Fight today.
Grab those cans. Where's he gone? Oh, hello, mate. Oh, he's a legendary. Okay, this does do a nice amount of damage, but can't move. Fucking dog meat. That's what happened. It's always dog meat. All right. I do have a critical left, so let's put that on his head, and the rest can go on his arm. Hopefully that'll stop him using his weapon. Oh my god, there's two of them. At least only one's a legendary. Right. Left arm now. Uh-oh. Dance around the little pole. Treat it like a Dark Souls boss. Just dance around the little pole. Dance around the little pole. Some people do that for a living. Okay. Blast him in the head. Please keep blasting. Oh dear. See, this is where it not slowing down would be helpful. And what else is there? The Canadian Jake 16 says, I'm so happy they're adding the MG42 into Fallout 76. I think it's kind of cool. Oh, actually, final render. It is actually the MG32. A lot of people are being very skeptical about it. Looking at the models, I actually don't see a single difference. You know, some people are saying that it's actually an MG34 rather than MG42. It looks like an MG42. And let's face it, that's the famous one. I think it's an MG42. It probably wouldn't even be called that. They'll probably call it, like, the World War II machine gun or something like that, you know. They never call them by their actual names. I suppose that's kind of like a military distinction thing, you know. I don't know. But what am I doing? Health, that's what I'm doing. Again, I need to go ahead and get back to a base so I can cook some stuff. Oh, there's the armor right there. That wasn't that hard. Oh, there, mate. Scabby's journal. Keep out. Hello. Going to give you a couple of blasts. I like this thing. I like this thing. Okay, so go to get the armor, I guess. We'll go ahead and take it back. It actually makes a giddy up noise. That's kind of cool, I suppose. Alright, so obviously when the Creation Club came out, I just bought a certain amount of credits, and then I never actually added any more after that, you know. But I did actually manage to get quite a few things using those credits. But I don't think I'll ever buy any more, you know, unless I really want the thing. But even so, I doubt I will, you know. Let's see. What do I need? I did say I'll put something into explosives. But medic is also good because it makes chems better. Yeah, go with medic. Obviously, if you can't heal yourself, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Right, so where's the old exit? Here we go, right here. So yeah, this mod also comes with a quest. Yeah, great. Okay, so The Lost Ranger says Fallout 4 power armor is sort of like a vehicle in of itself. But yeah, I wish they still had the power armor training as it is in all Fallout games. I don't think we should have had the training for the power armor, because honestly, it just kind of annoyed me that I couldn't start a new game and start using power armor straight away. But I really do think that they gave you power armor way too early in the game. They gave you power armor, a minigun, and then let you kill a Deathclaw almost at the very start of the game. You know, sure, it was a cool start to the game, but that's a little too soon, you know? They made you too powerful, too quickly, you know? And what else are people saying? Canadian Jake16 says, what do you like more, Nuka World or Far Harbor? Easily, Nuka World. I didn't like Far Harbor too much. The quests and stuff were cool. The people were cool. But the actual place just looks nasty, you know? It looks horrible. I don't like being there. I feel all cold and nasty. I honestly thought that was a friggin' dragon then. But no, it's a vertibird. Alright, let's just jump down into the freeway. That was a bad idea. Oh boy. Oh dear. Someone clip that. Oh wait, you can't clip on YouTube, can you? And it does absolutely nothing. Does absolutely nothing. You're not damaging this rare horse armor, Deathclaw. You're not damaging it. This is one of a kind. I can't replace this if they break. Well, that was funny though. Okay, what have we got? Oster Lima says, Render, don't you ever stop with what you do. It's always a joy to see what you come up with. Oh, thanks, man. That's really kind of you to say. That's really nice of you to say, actually. I'm not going to say there have ever been times where I've thought about stopping, but there have been times where it's been hard to think of fresh ideas. So it's good to know that you guys do enjoy them. It really is. And what else is there? Addison Millet says, it's a shame that they're implementing the other perk system from Fallout 3 New Vegas into the new. But I think it could have been a good job because it's basically the best perk system. I don't really like the perk system in Fallout 4. I think it's too easy to get all the good stuff, you know? I think it's just too easy to go ahead and get lots of really good perks quite early. But going ahead and allowing you to do it the old way, I think was a bit better. Well, so Digital Life says, Render, did you know about the space station in the trailer? Did I know about the space station trailer? Yeah. In fact, I actually did a theory video suspecting it was a space station before they confirmed it was a space station. So I felt very proud. I'm like, ooh, little speculatory final render. Did a good job. All right, let's go ahead and put my power armor here. Okay. So I felt very, very happy about that. Kagas Carrot says, how is Dave today? Dave, you doing all right? Yeah, good old chap. You're doing good, aren't you? Don't pick your nose when I'm talking to you, Dave. You absolute swine. Where are you going to rub that finger? Ah, Dave. Oh, whatever. I don't know. He's doing all right, thanks, Kagas. He's doing all right. Jace Burkholder says, what if there was a place to go for a sip of Nuka-Cola? Pitch your thirst for adventure at Nuka World. Oh, God, don't sing the song. Okay, so I've actually only got one set of power armor display here. Oh, I can just have it next to it, can't it? Install some power armor in here. There we go. Major Cody says, crossplay. I've discussed it already. There's nothing confirmed about it. Oh, wait, I've got loads of power armor. Yeah, that's cool. We've already discussed it. We don't know for definite if it's going to have crossplay, but we wanted to have crossplay. We really wanted to. Makes the game much, much better overall. Wait a sec. And I had like a friggin'... I had a fat man here as well. I had a Gatling laser as well. So all that time me saying, oh, I wish I had a fat man. There was friggin' loads here. God damn it. Okay. Gonna put some of the weapons away and stuff like that. I'm gonna put the Alien Blaster back. It's a cool gun, but it's a bit OP, isn't it? Put the Freezing combat shotgun? When did I get that? I don't know. I'm going to put the combat rifle back. I'm starting to use all my ammo for that. And I've got a suppressed advanced 10mm pistol. What am I doing? I might see if I can go ahead and upgrade this mighty 10mm pistol. Seeing as that's got a nice legendary effect on it, which does 25 more damage. Alright, so Fat Man, no point in modifying that just yet. Here we go. Let's go ahead and go with the advanced receiver. Armor piercing, which is better actually, which is better. Oh wait, auto. Oh no, I don't want auto, goddammit, never auto. Just want damage mostly. Yeah, this is better in pretty much every single way. What, it weighs more? Who cares? Do that right there. Going to give it the, again, typically speaking, just scroll right down to the bottom and that's typically the best one. Unless you want a specific build for a gun, you know, say if you want a sniper rifle with a suppressor or something like that. That's not necessarily the last one, you know? But Austin Lima says, I love your settlement's aesthetics and builds. Some of my first vids I saw of you were from Rivet City Recreated and Megaton you recreated. Oh wow, that was a long time ago now. You should totally do updated ones. Maybe, but the thing about that is we've actually noticed now that Bethesda don't, well, they take down stuff like that, don't they? So, I don't know. Maybe one day. What's that? That's just the dots. It's just the dot I want, isn't it? I don't want the circle, I want the dot. Hate the circle. That's that done. And muzzle. Yeah, might as well just go with the suppressor, you know. There you go. Almost fully upgraded 10mm pistol. We don't have the proper advanced body yet, but that's good. Can we make this automatic, maybe? Or give it a better magazine? It's only got a small magazine. No, we need Gun Nut 4 to do better magazines for that. Okay, let's just leave it for now then. I do need to go ahead and cook some stuff though, don't I? I need to cook some stuff. Go to my old cooking spit right here. Do I even have the stuff to cook stuff decently? Rad Scorpion. I can only do one, really. Normally I like to cook loads of stuff because that actually gets you more health and stim packs, but I don't really have much. I need to just kill loads of like dogs and bugs and stuff like that, don't I? Here we are. So yeah, let's actually take a look at this place again in case some of you guys have just turned up, you know? This was actually something I built it in a video a very long time ago. Do you remember? I literally just got the PlayStation version of Fallout 4. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to show what I can do on the PlayStation. With mods still, of course. And we came up with this. And it looks really, really nice. It looks really nice indeed. I actually think it's quite a nice little home area. What are you selling? What are you selling, dude?
No, things are looking up. I can feel
I don't care if things are looking up. Let me buy something.
What have you got to trade today?
Okay, so let's see. What's he got? He's got the Apocalypse Grieve. I believe that's unique to him. I think that's unique to him. So, here's what it is. Alright, so what I need is food or meds, primarily. You've got one iguana on a stick. How much is that? 66? I'm not buying that for 66. Are you friggin' mad? I can find them for free. But you don't have any meds, do you?
Look at you.
My man, why did I bother giving you a job? Yeah, so we got that right there. We've got another cooking area through here. Oh, we've got Kellogg's armor right there. That's not bad. And a load of armor pieces in there. That's kind of cool. Forgot about that. We have got a little office here. We have got a bobblehead stand here. That's pretty good. Did we build an upstairs? I think we built an upstairs as well, didn't we? Indeed we did. What have we got upstairs? I've forgotten all about this. What on earth did I build up here? Oh, yes, we've got a little ammo plant, haven't we? We've got some materials in there as well. We could probably go ahead and make some ammo. What do I need ammo for? I don't actually need any ammo, do I? Ammo is the one thing I'm good for. It's just meds I need. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we can do as a quest then. We have got talk to Jack Cabot. Which one's that one again? Jack Cabot. Oh, yeah, that's the one where you got to go ahead and find the girl, isn't it? The Young Z, go and investigate the submarine. Clear Tidings Co-op. It's a bit boring, isn't it? Pest control. We've got to finish this quest. We've got to hand this one in, haven't we? It's telling us to go to the Institute. But that's not right, is it? I thought we had to return it to the guy in Good Neighbor. I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. And Riley Gilbert says, anyone else feel like the hype for Fallout 76 has died out? No. If anything, it's going bigger than it actually is. What has died down, though, is for criticism for it. Lots of people were criticizing it just because it was different. Honestly, at this stage, there's very little point in being angry at it. Because most of the stuff that people are angry about have been addressed, you know? It's okay to still not like it, but being angry at Bethesda. Enough with that cringy, not my Fallout nonsense. That was real, pure cringe, that was. But gladly that's over now. And most of it, I honestly felt as if it was like they wanted a certain toy, but then they were offered a different toy. That's honestly what a lot of it felt like. But it doesn't appear to be the case so much anymore. Now they've started to actually answer a lot of people's questions and stuff like that. And, oh, I just realised the set is falling down as well. Render set is falling down, falling down, falling down. Render set is falling down. He's a cheapskate. Okay, we'll probably do like 10 more minutes of this stream, and then we'll go ahead and call it quits right there. We'll do 10 more minutes, and then we'll wrap it up. It's way too hot to be streaming right now, people. You know, the hair gel has just started to melt. My face is just dripping further down and down and down. Start of a stream, it's like up here. Now, it's down there, you know? Okay. So, Voltec call in. Yeah, it's telling me to go to the Institute. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go to the Institute then. Let's do it. Here's what it is. Okay, so. Riley Gilbert says, I pre-ordered the game, but I don't know if I'll like it. You probably will. You probably will. Like, a lot of people are just so... I feel as if a lot of people kind of forget what they argue about sometimes. Because here's the thing. You can't go ahead and say Call of Duty sucks because it's the same thing every time. And then Fallout does something very different and then say, no, we want the old Fallout. You know what I'm saying? You can't have it both ways. You either like change or you don't. But anyways. Who have I got to take this to then? Like Alan Bienent? Bienent? I always get lost in the Institute. I never spend enough time in the Institute. Let's go ahead and clear my rads and drink from this fountain then. If I even have any rad away. Probably don't, do I? Oh, I got 15. Okay, cool. Go ahead and drink from this old fountain right here. What else are people saying though? What else are people saying? Riley Gilbert says, me and my friends are going to start an NCR type faction for West Virginia, of course. See, that's the thing. You guys can totally do that kind of stuff. You can go ahead and build your own little clans and stuff like that, you know.
Can't seem to find him.
And Austin Lima says, I concur, Final Render, about Fallout 76. Truth is, you just can't please everyone. I expect it to be Fallout version of ESO, so I'm not disappointed too. That's a good thing. It could have been like Elder Scrolls Online. I think we're all happy it ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Because MMOs, you love them or hate them. I personally hate them. I find them very boring. Here we go. So what am I doing here then, exactly? Now I'm in the Synth Lab.
Those feral ghouls won't be a problem anymore.
Thanks to you, I can finally.
Oh, I was just meant to clear out the ghouls in Hubris Comics. Is that all I was meant to do?
Feral ghouls hiding all over the comic
cool.
book. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before we have to deal with them again.
Yes,
If
I
you're
know.
willing to undertake another extermination.
Another
come and see
extermination?
me. I can always use the help.
Let's go for another extermination. Why not?
There's no denying you impress me.
Good. Oh. So I guess I can't go for an extermination right now. I've never really watched this too much, you know, the synth builder machine. It's fascinating to watch. You can see it's like injecting drugs to make the muscles grow quicker. The muscles actually got better the more times it jabbed it with the needle and stuff like that. So what's going to happen next? So this is going to put muscles on it. Oh, dude, as I said, I've never really watched this. You can see it puts all the veins on first and then puts the muscles in. That is legitimately very cool. That is really cool. And obviously everyone's seen this bit with the synth coming out. Wow, that's really nice. That's really nice. And what else are people saying though? Break Twins is Final Render. So you don't feel like Fallout 76 isn't a Fallout game, but a rebranded multiplayer game that capitalizes on the series. No, I believe it's a legit Fallout game. I believe it is a legitimate Fallout game in the Fallout universe. I don't believe it's a rebrand. I don't believe... You could call it a spin-off, I suppose, but I do believe it is a legit Fallout game. What else is there? What have we got? Late to the Fallout saying, lol, most of my builds are not lore-friendly. They're just like a floating friggin' island. Hey, most of mine aren't lore-friendly either. It's only in recent months I've started to make more lore-friendly ones. And what's this one here? I really don't want to do the Institute stuff, though. As I said, I really wanted to see the Institute ending, but god damn, the Institute quests are really friggin' boring. It's go talk to this person and see what's up. Go talk to this person and see what's up. Go talk to this person and ignore them, more like. Boring-ass quests. Okay. We'll do like one little quest, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Let's go ahead and clear out the Sunshine's Trading Co. Let's go ahead and do that. It'll require a bit of walking as well, so we can do some last-minute conversations and stuff like that. Okie dokie. So, here's the thing. I can understand why people were really skeptical about it. I can. But you can't just go ahead and be skeptical still at this stage about a lot of the things which people are complaining about still. Because most of them have been answered, you know what I'm saying? The only times people are saying that it's still bad are people who say they don't have online. Say if they live in a... Really? You spawned me right here? With no gun in hand? Oh my god. But yeah, if someone has bad internet because they live in the countryside or whatever, that I understand. I get that. I really do. But if someone doesn't like it purely because it's online, then I don't know. I don't know if I can help you with that. I mean, I could try to persuade you, but it sounds like your mind's kind of already made up a little bit. I'll tell you the truth, I quite relish the idea of actually having intelligent opponents and stuff like that. Here we go. That's done. And later the forward says, everyone feel free to join Final Render's Discord. The link is in the description. That is true. Go ahead and follow the link to there. And go ahead and join the Discord as well. I'm in there most of the time. I'm not always too chatty, but I'm typically in there. I'm always lurking, typically speaking. And Spitfire says, do you think Fallout 76 DLC is going to work? It's not so much DLC like you buy, but they're doing expansions. They said all the DLC is going to be free. So there'll be like big free updates and stuff like that, which I think is probably the best way to do it, you know? Also, some people are saying that they're waiting for... Some people say that they're actually going to go ahead and wait for Fallout 5 rather than play Fallout 76. You might actually be waiting a very long time if that's the case, because they've said their next game is Starfield, then after that it's Elder Scrolls 6. So, no joke, you might literally be waiting like 10 years if you want to just wait for Fallout 5. That's assuming they do Fallout 5 after Elder Scrolls. You know what I'm saying? But what else is there? Oh, pretty much literally just answered that. Chandler Metcalf says, what's coming out? Starfield or Elder Scrolls 6 and opinions. Starfield is coming out first and then Elder Scrolls 6. Starfield is next, of course, and that apparently is in a playable state, but it's not finished. And Elder Scrolls 6, that's just like, they're like doing sketches and stuff like that to plan what they're doing with it and stuff like that, basically. And they said they're both going to be next generation games, so on PlayStation 5 and also like Xbox 2? I don't know what they're going to call it. I don't know what they'll call it. Alright. You see, you wouldn't be able to do that in Fallout 76. You know, what a weird gunfight that would be in Fallout 76. Will US says, I think it would be cool to have a Fallout game like in the Midwest, where the bombs and radiation didn't hit heavy at all, but the main enemies are different human factions and stuff. Well, that's basically what 76 is, isn't it? Except without the part of the factions. The idea is that West Virginia wasn't hit that bad, or at least the radiation hasn't caused that much of an issue because of the landscape and the shape of it. So, I need a... I put most of my decent guns away, didn't I? Okay, let's just use this. See, I complain that it looks dumb and it takes up way too much of the screen, but it does do a good job. It does do a good job indeed. And Ganapy P says, it's more of a theory. Well, go on, put your theory in the chat and stuff like that, and people can go ahead and answer what your theory is then. Okay. And also, Ganapy P says, don't worry if I find you and kill you. Well, that's kind of the point of Fallout 76, isn't it? And Riley Gilbert says, I hope we don't have players who get the game just to troll and overusing the nuke system. One, I think the nuke system is going to take too long to be used as a trolling thing. It's going to take too long. You need 8 of those damn codes, which will probably mean doing like 8 little quests, essentially, to go ahead and get them. Probably have to chew through tons of enemies to go ahead and do that. Chew through loads of enemies to go in and get all the codes. What, just to drop it on one person? And not only that, but supposedly, something they said in a recent interview, I think it was it Pete Hines who said this? But you actually get a warning if a nuclear missile has been launched. So for argument's sake, if you really don't want to get nuked, and you're pretty certain that someone is nuking you, and you get a warning, because obviously it's got to fly in the air and stuff, you could pack up your camp and then just move a little bit, and then you don't get nuked. Or you could even just go offline for a second. Go offline for like 10 seconds and then come back on and you'll be fine, you know? And in terms of just people trolling and stuff like that, not only do they claim that there is going to be an anti-grief kind of system, we don't know what that is yet, but from looking at what we've seen, the amount of reward you get for shooting other players, it's just not going to be worth it. You know, you go, what, 8 caps per kill? That just seems like a lot of effort for very little reward. Not only that, of course, but if it's only, what, 24 people in the map? You're not really going to find that many people. You're definitely not going to find the same person multiple times again and again and again. You know, I generally don't think there'll be much trolling. I generally don't think there will. At first, you can actually go back and look at my reactions during the E3 trailer. You know, me and X-Girl X streamed it. And I was very skeptical. Very skeptical. But then as time went on, as I started to answer more and more questions, I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. In fact, I'm looking forward to 76 more than I was looking forward to Fallout 4. You know what I mean? So that's kind of cool. Alrighty, so let's see. And Break Twin says, honestly, I'm a bit mad at Bethesda for not having an option to play single player. It's excluding the single players like me, which are already excluded, to be honest. Well, here's the thing, though. Let's, for argument's sake, say that you were playing Fallout 4 and then found that the human players were controlled by other people. Would it really make a difference to the game? Probably not. Especially if they don't have any griefing systems and stuff like that. The only thing that makes it different is that the person who is shooting at you is smarter than the Bethesda AI, which, let's face it, everyone has criticised for decades. I generally believe that there won't be anything to worry about with it. I don't think it's excluding single-player people. I think it's going to be how you want to play it. I generally believe that. And what else is there? Riley Gilbert says, before the end of the stream, I just want to say I really enjoy watching your videos, and the way you keep up with the chat is great. Looking forward to more videos in the future. I always try to keep up with the chat. I love streaming because of the chat. You know, if there's no chat, then what's the point? You know what I'm saying? I've seen streamers before, and they never look at the chat. They never read it and stuff like that. I'm like, why are you streaming? Go edit a YouTube video. Edit a YouTube video if you're not going to interact with the chat, you know? In fact, when I make videos, the most fun part is reading the comments after. Like, actually playing the game is probably the most annoying part for me when it comes to making videos. Okay, come on. I need to actually focus on this lock and stuff like that. Ooh. Ooh. Do you know what is really hard, though? Lock picking in Fallout 4 VR. That's quite tough. Let's see. How about that one right there? There we go. Got it.
That's it.
And what have we got in here? Oh! Oh no, a legendary Radroach. That was tough. Okay, but just 2 more bad guys left in here. Okay, go get him, doggo meat. Really? Man, I really can't shoot at all with a controller. Before I was a PC gamer, I was a PlayStation 3 gamer. And I was the best at Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I was amazing at that game. But now, since I've played on PC for so long, I just don't have the skills to go ahead and use a controller. Break Twin says, okay, I get the point, maybe you're right, Final. Like, I understand if you don't like it, but I just don't think there's anything to worry about. You know, I understand why you may be worried, but I don't think it will be a case. I think you'll try it and it will be fine. You know? I generally believe that. And if it's not, then that is a huge shame. And that will be on Bethesda, if that's the case. That generally will be on them, if that's the case. It won't be on the player. Let's see. I need a generator, don't I? Oh, yeah, but since I've got all the mods and stuff like that, it's crazy and stuff like that. But no, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to end the stream then. Guys, this has been an interesting stream. As I said, you know, I was going to stream the creation kit building stuff, but that obviously went horribly, horribly, horribly wrong, simply because Fallout 4 needed an update. It needed an update, and I wouldn't be able to do it in time for the stream, so I quickly plugged in the old PlayStation 4, and this has been really good fun. It really has. We've had a lot of people watching. We've gained a lot of new subscribers and stuff, so maybe we'll do something like this again in the future. Just kind of talk about theories and stuff like that while going. And I think it'll be really nice to go ahead and do this again. But until next time, I've been the Final Render. If you are new, please remember to go ahead and check out some of the cool Patreon people in the description below who help support the channel with their financial donations. Thank you very much for Ottoman Cat for becoming a new Patreon member. Thank you very much to TC Games for that extremely generous donation. I see you're still in the chat right there, saying it looks like a new game, different, and no new game is perfect, but there'll always be a few jerks in the world. That's true, that's true. I think if a game is just perfect and everything goes your way, it's probably not going to be that fun for very long, you know what I'm saying? It's like The Sims 4, it's too easy. But yeah. Thank you very much for everyone who went ahead and sponsored. Thank you very much for everyone who donated to the Patreon. And thank you everyone who donated. 4 nights just subscribed. And thank you very much for everyone who subscribed. It's been really nice talking to you guys in the comment section today. You know, I think we talked about some interesting ideas. We talked about some interesting theories and stuff like that. I hope that some people who maybe are a little skeptical about it, hopefully we've changed some of your minds a little bit. If not, then we will carry on and do this again maybe at some point. Maybe when we've got even more news, we'll do even more discussion. I definitely think when the beta comes out, we'll do like a 12-hour live stream. I think that'll be fun. But until next time, I've been the Final Render, and you've been the audience. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to go ahead and join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, subscribe, everything like that. And I'll see you around. Bye-bye, gang. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Say goodbye, Dave. Yeah, the people in the chat, say goodbye to them. Yeah, you do this every stream, every single stream. Say goodbye. Dave says goodbye. Goodbye, gang. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.